Welcome back to the Community Crime Network. I'm your gracious host, Bossman Blake, and I have an update on the case of the Lewis twins. As you can see, I'm getting notifications and everything popping up on my phone. So of course, if you missed the first video that I did about this case, the Lewis twins are two twin brothers, 19-year-old twin brothers who missed their flight going to Boston on a Friday, and they were found on a Saturday. In the mountains in North Georgia. And some new information came out today, which caused an arrest to be made. And we're going to watch that real quick. So let's watch that, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it.
A firefighter arrested, accused of taking a picture of the crime scene showing the bodies of twin brothers who'd been shot to death at the top of a mountain and then sharing those pictures.
That's right. So the hiker found 19-year-old Qaadir and Naazir Lewis at Bell Mountain in Towns County on March 8th. This is 90 miles from their home in Lawrenceville. The GBI initially labeled the shooting as a murder-suicide. However, the family believes something more sinister happened to the twins. 11
Alive's Cody Alcorn first reported the family's concerns on Friday. He spoke with them again tonight following the arrest of this firefighter. Cody's live for us tonight in the newsroom. And Cody, the family is reacting to what's really disturbing development.
That's right, Jennifer and Ron. Obviously, they are disgusted by all of this. Now, we don't know just how many people shared this horrific picture of the twins' dead bodies, but tonight I confirmed with the Towns County schools the picture had been shared among students.
Oh my goodness. It's scary. I'm like literally scared to actually go on social media. I'm scared to pick up my phone. I'm like, because if I see that picture, I already know that I might have a heart attack.
Imagine if they mothers see that, like, that would really destroy her. She's already going through a lot.
This is how the family of Qaadir and Naazir Lewis want to remember the twins. However, now worried knowing crime scene photos showing the 19-year-old's bodies with a gunshot wound have been shared outside of law enforcement.
It's very disrespectful to this family. I feel like our privacy was invaded.
The volunteer firefighter accused of taking the picture charged and arrested. As for how the twins ended up on Bell Mountain on March 8th, their aunt and uncle can't make sense of it. The twins missed their flight to Boston on Friday morning, March 7th.
Then next thing you know, we hear the news about them found in the mountains. And we're still confused. I'm like, what? The twins? Mountains? This doesn't make sense.
We didn't believe that that was even them.
And then Bell Mountains, I'm like, no one even, we never even heard of before. And I know the twins never been there before. They never heard of it before. I'm like, that was super strange.
Yes.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
The GBI initially calling the case a possible murder-suicide. The family adamant that can't be the case.
Now, just want to stop right here. Remember in the last video I did, I said, I haven't heard anything about a missing car. How did they get to Bell Mountain? You're going to hear shortly, I think the uncle said something like, they don't even like to drive far distances. Hell, I don't either. He said they don't like paying for gas. So I want you to listen up real closely, because we're about to get some new information that I've been waiting for.
They don't even like driving the distance.
They don't.
Because they don't do.
Yeah, because they don't like to pay for gas.
Described as extremely protective of one another.
Every time you see them, they're like together all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
And there's probably nothing in your head you could imagine that got between them that would lead to a murder-suicide.
No.
If they had a problem that severe, we would know. The family
Definitely.
would know.
The Towns County volunteer firefighter accused of taking the pictures, Scott Kerlin, was charged with misdemeanor obstruction. Tonight, the attorney for Towns County told me there are no cameras at Bell Mountain. He said the area is not staffed. Now, the gate to Bell Mountain opens at 8 a.m. and closes at sundown. The twins' family says the twins' car was found inside the gates in the parking lot. Their phones, wallet, and plane tickets for that Boston trip were inside the car.
That was the information we was waiting for. So their car was on top of Bell Mountain. with their cell phones and their plane tickets to Boston. Now, some will say, well, that's proof that they drove up there. No, it's not. That's proof that their car somehow got there. What you also heard was there's no cameras up there in Bell Mountain. I'm going to come up with a video for you guys shortly. It'll probably be my next video. I found this video and it shows the trip up Bell Mountain. Yes. But that's later on. So the question is now, did they drive up there and something happened? Less than likely, because like they kinfolk say, they don't know nothing about no Bell Mountains. Could they have been transferred up there in another vehicle? Is there evidence at Bell Mountain where they found their bodies that proved they were shot and killed there? That's what I need to know. Because it's easy to get them there and get ghosts without even being seen. You feel what I'm saying? But this firefighter, I think his name is it Scott Kerlin? Yeah. Scott Kerlin, 42-year-old Scott Kerlin of Hawassi, however you pronounce it. He knows better. Even though he's a volunteer firefighter, he knows better than to do what he did. So why did he do it? Clout? Was he letting somebody know, hey, the job is done? I don't know. But that's sick. You are sick, Scott Kerlin. Luckily, it's just a misdemeanor. Yeah. Now you're going to have eyes on you, bro. Now people are going to be looking at your background, see what you had to do with it. But yeah, I just want to bring this to you guys tonight. Again, like I said, I'm only bringing videos when I have an update. So y'all be easy, y'all stay safe, and as always, protect your peace. See you on the next one.